morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever this is. This is Tanks and Tutties, presented by Tubbs and Franke, episode 86, March 5th, 2024, one of the best months of the year, March Madness. It's going to be great. So this episode is going to be quicker just because we are pre-recording next week's episode immediately after this with our friend Javi, hopefully. Hopefully he gets everything figured out for the recording software. But we've got some fun stuff this week. So we've got a little bit of golf. I've got a quick hockey rant. We're going to talk about the NFL Combine, a little bit of football talk, which is always nice. And then we're going to do the Immaculate Grid, as always, but we also added a Connections game. We'll explain that more later. It's really fun. And then Austin's going to do the top 10. I'm going to tell you what you're doing today so you can start thinking about it.
Okay.
It is the 2021 passing touchdown leaders. That's what you're going to be doing today.
Okay. Did you say a year? You cut out there for a second.
Say what?
Did you say
2021?
2021 passing touchdown leaders.
Yep.
Thanks for not making it too hard.
Yeah, hopefully you'll return the favor next time you do one for me, Mr. fucking QBR. That's
Maybe ridiculous. I'll do like the 1980 MLB war leader.
Yeah, and you know what? I might go over 10 on that. So let's get right into it, though. We'll wrap up with roulette, as always. We're going to be doing 2 spins today for the first time ever, so hopefully that goes well.
Yeah.
A couple of hits. All right. How was your weekend?
My weekend was expensive. Friday, didn't do much. Paige had classes all day. Was tired when she got home, so I think we just kind of lounged on Friday night. Saturday, though, got up. Paige had to go to some tutoring session and go work in her anatomy lab, so I decided to go to the local golf shop. Been looking at a driver for a little bit now, just trying to upgrade my bag, and didn't really have anything in mind that I wanted. Ended up walking out of this golf shop with a new $400 driver. Then, later in the day, Paige got back. We decided I should go get my oil change because I am driving my car down to Florida next week, 14 and a half hours each way. Figured time to get an oil change, so there was another $100 out of the bag. And then I've also been talking about upgrading my phone because I have the iPhone 13 and the battery just wasn't that great in it. So I ended up going to Verizon and upgrading my phone as well. All in all, I think Saturday I probably spent $700. My entire paycheck from Friday was gone by Saturday. So that was rough. And rent was due. What was the first? Last Friday?
The first was Friday, yep.
Yeah, so expensive weekend. Sunday, we then had to go to Target and do our... Well, actually, yeah, we did groceries at Target this week instead of Kroger. And, yeah, that was my weekend. It was expensive. But I am excited to break out this new driver. I'm not sure when yet, but I'm excited to break it out. Hoping I can get a big round out of it. So, how was your weekend?
I had a good weekend. I was real busy. I did not spend anywhere near as much as you. Actually, I probably spent more. I paid my mortgage, but that I knew that was coming. So, what did I do Friday? Oh, God, I got to remember to write these down. Friday, I went over to Sid's. We made some food. And then we did... we saw this trend on TikTok where you get some canvases, and for 5 minutes you paint on one canvas, and then you trade and you add to it. So obviously neither of us are very artistic, so it was funny what ended up happening. We had one that it was kind of raunchier. I drew a pair of tits on it, if that tells you anything, and then the other one ended up being a little bit nicer. So but that was just something fun to do, and then we watched a little TV. And then Saturday I had my golf round. Not going to spoil the long shot coming up here if you guys remember from last week, but I played all right. I was getting off the tee. It was nice to get out there. We had the first tee time at 11 a.m., which was awesome. They didn't
first tee time. I was going to say first tee time at 11 a.m.
Well, you got to remember it's still cold here, so it ended up getting warm, but the ground was still frozen in the morning, so they had to wait. but we were the first ones to tee off at 11. It was like $25, which is just ridiculous. Had some nice shots. And then what did I do after golf? Went home, kind of cleaned up around the house a little bit, took a shower, and then went back to Sid's. She had a bunch of our friends over to kind of show them her new apartment. And then we watched the MSU Purdue game. That was a fun game. And then had some drinks, went to the hot tub. Hot tub was real nice. Took me back to when we lived at Meadows, man. Having some drinks, going to the tub, and just bringing that drunk out of you. Same thing happened. And then Sunday I had a bowling tournament. We got third place, so that was fun. Won 2 50-50s as a team. That was sweet, too. And then, just came home, did some cooking, I think. And then I don't think I ever hopped on games at all this weekend. I think I texted you, asked you if you want to play, and then I just never got on because I started cooking, cleaning.
Yeah, I think you asked me Sunday. Maybe
I got caught up in laundry and some food, and then I went to bed pretty early on Sunday.
I forgot two main points from my weekend. Saturday, we went to a brewery for the Tennessee game and watched Tennessee just beat down on Bama. And then Sunday, I had a fantasy baseball draft, which thought it was going to be a quick draft because it's a keeper league, and it ended up being like 3.5 hours. So
that's insane.
Last year's was like 6. And it was the first year draft. It started at 7 p.m. and it didn't end until after midnight.
Jesus. All right, locks and long shots. Locks, I'm up to 7-5-1. We hit last week. I've still got obviously Torque, the season-long home run watch. We'll be keeping an eye there. Pistons plus 11 at the Bulls. Research is good when it comes to sports betting. I found out with this one because I told you guys all the points about the Pistons covering and the Bulls not covering double-digit spreads. And the Pistons won outright. They won by 10. So I wish I took my own advice and bet this and bet the money line, but I told myself I was done betting NBA, and it's definitely saved me money not betting NBA, but right there it cost me. But that's all right. We'll take the lock win. This week, not liking basketball, so we're gonna take it back to hockey. It's interesting with what I'm going to talk about later, but we are going to take the Red Wings plus 1.5. I forgot to write that down. It's minus 142 at Colorado on Wednesday. I saw a stat about goalies being pulled this year, and they're just not really getting pulled by a majority of teams. The Red Wings are one of the least pullers. Is that the term I'm looking for? They pull, I think they're like third or fourth least often. Yeah. So part of that is because they're up, they have a winning record, no need to pull there. But also there was another stat in situations where teams should pull, the Wings still pull the least amount. So even if they are down 1, it's likely they won't pull, or 2, I guess. So hopefully they're not down 2, because we need to cover that 1.5. But I think they win this game outright. So I thought about taking the money line for the long shot, but I found something else that I liked. So speaking of long shots, 2-9-1, rough skid. I think I've lost the last 4 or 5. I did not birdie last week. I had 3 chances at it. The closest one I had a 10-footer for birdie. Left it short. The greens were a little bit rough just because it is March. Or we were golfing. Yeah, it was March. Greens were rough. Couldn't get a feel for it. I only had 1 triple for my entire round, which was phenomenal for me. But just couldn't get that birdie for plus 450 for the boys. So this week, though, I've got a parlay in that Wings-Avs game. I looked at this and I said the Wings start slow. So I'm going to take the Avalanche money line in the first period. That was plus 130. And then we're going to parlay that with Avalanche under 3.5. That gives you plus 625. Obviously, you only give yourself 2 goals to work with because you need the Avalanche to be winning at the end of the first. So I'm hoping for 1-0 after the first, nothing in the second, and then maybe it's 2-1, Wings lose, or Wings win 3-2. Anything. We just need that under 3.5. Hoping for a slow start. I just really liked the juice there. I'm not going to be betting this myself, but I do like it for a long shot. Also forgot to mention, Skubal, Cy Young, plus 1,600. Going to be watching that this year. He's looked really good in spring. I think we're doing a baseball preview for next week with our guest host. Did I already say his name or no?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I didn't know if we were keeping that a secret, but it is our buddy Javi. He's a big baseball guy. We will be talking about, I'm sure, Skubal, Torque, the Tigers as a whole. They're on the up and up. So I'll save my points about spring training for you guys. Will hear it next week, but we're going to talk about it tonight. Your locks and long shots.
All right, my locks. I'm 13-4. Still have Indiana State to make the bracket. I believe that's pretty much locked in now. I haven't looked at the prediction in a bit, but I don't believe they've lost recently. So, still looking good on that. Last week I had Tennessee -6 against Auburn. They clapped. Easy dub there. Had Nevada
Clapped
versus.
is an interesting statement. They
think
only covered by 2.
I was going to say, I think they won by 8. But Nevada versus Colorado State under 141, that lost. I'm pretty sure this one's soared over. I think this hit
No, 77-74, so not
Okay.
soared.
There was another game that I bet on this week where it was a similar total, and I bet the under, and it just completely soared over. And I was like, well,
Yeah, that one was the one that you're thinking was like 90-80 or something, and it had a stupid buzzer beater because you sent it in our group chat, and I was like, this was your under?
yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Anyways, this week I am throwing out some interesting ones. First off, conference tournaments start this week. I got my eyes on the Big South Conference. Give me High Point as the tourney champs, -120. I don't know a ton about them, but I have been betting on them all year. They're a really good covering team, and I know they're a pretty fast paced
High
team?
pace, fast pace.
High pace. They're a very high paced team, score a lot of points, especially in these smaller conferences. I mean, High Point's going for a tourney bid here, I would assume. They're going to leave it all in line. Give me High Point -120. I also like Rory and Scotty top 20 parlayed together, -122. It is a signature event this week at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Another sticky course history. I think I talked about that with Phoenix a little bit. Both these guys perform well here, and they're two of the best golfers in the PGA right now. So, moving on to long shots. For long shots, we are 4-13. Not great. I think I've just been losing a lot of golf ones, but still open. Tennessee to win the SEC. We are in the driver's seat with that one. Really just comes down to tomorrow and Saturday, I believe. We have the head-to-head on Bama. We are one game up. Looks good. Marvin Harrison, drafted by the Bears, is still open. No updates on that. And then Juan Soto, regular season home run leader, +900, obviously still open. Last week, this might be one of the worst losses I've had all year. I had Eric Cole to finish in the top 20. After day one, he was dead last. So he shot 7 over. Yeah, it was brutal. We're going to completely forget about it, move on to the next one. He ended up getting cut. Whatever. This week, I'm taking Cam Young +2,500. I'll talk about that a little bit in the golf quick update. And then I'm also going to take Alabama Moneyline +130 against Florida. Now that Tennessee kind of is in the driver's seat, I can fully bet on Bama's Moneyline. They are a good team. I know Florida is good, and it's tough to beat them in the swamp. But Bama's just on a whole nother level right now. So I'm going to take Bama plus money, +130. That is tonight as we are recording. So when you're listening to this tomorrow, hopefully I already have some cash in my pocket from that. So anything you want to add?
The only thing I was going to say is I love the Bama play. I had them against Tennessee over the weekend.
Yeah,
that was an
you're
unfortunate
dumb.
loss. I got it back with I had MSU spread, but Florida, I had them as well against South Carolina, and they had a huge lead. They were up like 10.5 or something, and they blew it. And it took me back to earlier in the year. I bet on Florida in a parlay. I had them like -2 maybe. I put the juice down. It was some sort of weird boost, and they were up 20 against I think it was Georgia, and they blew the lead. And that
Yep.
one was in the swamp. So I'm just like, I was looking at it. I saw they had DraftKings has the boost tonight. So I'm riding with you. I've got Bama. Yeah, I think even if they, and Bama's the best team they've played this year. I mean, I don't know if they've actually, they played Tennessee, obviously. But they're blowing leads to teams like South Carolina, who's not a bad team. But I feel like Bama beats South Carolina. Boom, Bama's going to beat Florida. Boom. Easy math. Done and done. So love that play. Don't know about Cam Young, but. Why don't you hop into your golf? Yeah, let's go golf.
Okay. So last week for the Cognizant Classic, honestly, it looked good for a while there. Lost a couple guys going into the cut, but we had Shane Lowry alive. We had JT Poston alive. We had two other guys. I don't remember who else. But Lowry made a real push on Saturday. He was up for the lead, and then the weather got the best of him going into Sunday. Ended up falling apart Monday morning. Wasn't able to hold on to the lead. You and I both ended up hedging with Austin Eckroat pretty well. Made some cash off of it.
I actually did not hedge. I had no bets, and then Sunday I woke up and I was like, man, I kind of want to sweat some golf. So I took Eckroat.
Yep. So we made some money off of Eckroat. Fun weekend. I should probably get better about tweeting live picks, even though nobody sees it anyways, but just me. This week, anyways, Arnold Palmer Invitational. This is at Bay Hill. This is a signature event, similar cut style to the Genesis Invitational. It's the weird one where there's top 50 in ties plus anyone within 10 strokes of the lead. It's not a massive field, but it's a pretty strong field. Like I said before, it's similar to the Waste Management when it comes to the course history. Guys who play well continue to play well. This tends to be a tougher course, but I said that last week, and then the winning score was, 17 under. So I can't really confirm whether it's a tougher course or not. Things kind of seem to be evening out, so I'm not really sure. This week, the big stat is going to be your approach play, and then your distance off the tee. Guys that are good with their long irons, once again, and guys that are going to be long off the tee are going to be good. So we're going to get some boosts from guys like Adam Scott. Couple of things I'm keeping an eye on. Scotty, obviously, he's gonna compete well. Ball striking and irons are great. His putting is not. He did putt really well here when he won in 2022. I'm not sure if that's gonna stick. Like I said, I'm taking him in the top 20 for my lock with Rory. I'll probably bet his top 10. I'm not sure yet. Speaking of Rory, this is Rory's second best course out of all the courses that he's ever played, and he hasn't been playing up to top of the line Rory standards, but it's still Rory. Rory's bad is better than most people's average. I'm probably going to sprinkle on him to win. Him top 10, him top 20, probably load up on that. Also keeping an eye on Jordan Spieth. Last time he played, it was at the Genesis where he got DQ'd for the scoring. What people probably are overlooking is the fact that he was in the top 20 before he got DQ'd, and if he didn't get DQ'd, he probably would have finished in the top 10. Going to do some more research on Spieth, but I do like how he's playing, and I think he, just from the podcast that I listened to today where I get most of my stats from, guy does a DFS breakdown. Basically just breaks it down into each tier of dollar range. Spieth is a $9,000 golfer. He's in the same range as Colin Morikawa. He's under Hovland. Hovland hasn't been playing good. So I think Spieth you might be able to get a decent price on this week. Max Homa, top 20 this week. I probably should have put that as a lock. He's never finished worse than 24th here, and he's played here quite a bit, so I like that. Justin Thomas, big question here. Missed the cut at the Genesis. Everything went horrible for him at the Genesis. He hasn't... Well, actually, I shouldn't say he hasn't looked like himself. He didn't look like himself there, but that was the first time that he has lost strokes in a year. Could just be an outlier. Might bet on him. Will Z, he's back. Good. This is a good spot for him. He's good with his long irons. He probably should have won the Genesis Invitational. We were betting on that one. Couldn't pull through, but Cam Young. So the main story this week, Cam Young. I guess I probably shouldn't say main story because the main story last week was Eric Cole and he fucking shot 7 over in round 1. But Cam Young might be back. Really? That's kind of rude.
There it is.
It's kind of rude.
There it is.
But he's been playing really well. He's finished 10th and 13 here in the last 2 years. It's a good fit for his play style. He's got good course history, and he's very hot, especially at, what did I say, 2,800, 2,500. I really like Cam Young. I probably also going to fully load up on him, top 20, top 10, winner. Maybe throw together a parlay or something. Two other guys you should probably keep an eye on are Matthew Pavone. He was in the mix again last week. He played well here last year until the weather delays. Did you end up betting on Pavone last week at all?
No.
Okay. He definitely put on a show last week, though. And then Jake Knapp, another guy I'm probably going to bet on. He continues to just perform well. He won 2 weeks ago in Mexico. Finished, I don't know actually if he played at the Genesis. I think he sat out the Genesis, but then he finished tied for 4th last week, and the course was not a good fit for him. His ball striking is absolutely insane right now. Just another up-and-comer who's probably going to compete for quite a while. I like winner, top 40, top 20 on this guy as well. Probably get some pretty long odds on him. Not a lot more to add. I guess if there's 2 real long shots that you want to keep an eye on, you could probably hit Minwoo. I forewarned you last week to bet on Minwoo. You did not. He almost burned you. And then Eric Van Rooyen. He was the guy that put together I think he finished 9 under in round 3 last weekend. Just 6 straight birdies, couple pars, didn't bogey a hole in the entire 3rd round. Talk about moving day on Saturday. He did it, and he's playing really good golf right now. So just a couple of names to keep an eye on. Like I said, I didn't actually say this, but I will have my picks out hopefully Wednesday. And then I won't get a preview out for the players, unfortunately, because we are not recording a full episode for next week for the players. But I will definitely have, usually I just put out winners. I will have a full card of bets that I will put out for next week. So keep an eye.
Very good. Quick hockey news for you. I brought up the Wings last week for the first time ever on this show, I think, because the previous years they were bad. They're good this year. They proceeded to go 1-2. They had a big win Tuesday night. Couldn't jinx that one because the episode wasn't out yet, so the world didn't hear it. So after the episode came out, they went 0-2. They've looked horrible. They were playing good teams, though. They played the Islanders, who aren't great, but they've been playing good right now. And then the Panthers, who are fucking 12-1 in their last 13 games. So nothing crazy, but they did get a sponsorship with a waste management company, and they now have a patch on their jersey, which they have never, ever, ever done. They're one of the few teams that stick to the old logo, the old jerseys, and it looks like shit. It looks horrible. So we'll see if we can break this patch curse with the Avalanche game on Wednesday, but I just wanted to say that you will not be hearing anything from the Wings unless they make the playoffs. Then I will be saying something. But I cannot keep jinxing this team because they're the only happiness that I have right now. So that's it for hockey. I just want to bring that up. Combine was last week. I love the Combine. I had it on at work for a little bit, and then obviously just all the clips. The big news obviously was Xavier Worthy out of Texas. He broke the 40-yard dash record. Ran a 4.21. The previous record was 4.22. John Ross. Is it John Ross or Josh Ross?
No, John Ross, yeah.
John Ross the third. He ran a 4.21. It was a 4.22 unofficial. They checked it, 4.21. Great. That was his second attempt. The first attempt, he ran a 4.25, which is still just stupid fast. Fun fact for you, he was committed to Michigan and ended up transferring to Texas. I don't know if he was on Michigan's roster. But I just know that he was either committed to Michigan or he was on the team. But, yeah, I saw that. And the reason he transferred was because of his grades or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was just like, why did we burn this guy?
So
Imagine him returning punts instead of Mr. Fumbles a lot. I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. We won the championship.
So I don't know if you've noticed this, but on the NFL Combine website, you can like click on their name and it gives a full breakdown of them and everything.
Uh-huh.
Before you click on anybody, I don't know how much you know about Xavier Worthy, but if you had to like maybe give him an NFL comparison, what do you think it would be? Like, what do you kind of expect from this guy?
I don't know. He's a wide receiver, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I never really saw him.
He's quick. He's not very
would
big,
say-
but
I would say probably Tyreek Hill just because he's fast.
so I mean, yeah, maybe. The NFL website NFL comparison is Darnell Mooney, which I think is kind of disrespectful for a guy that just set the record for 40 times. But I mean, I get it because I don't know. I mean, like I looked. Just click on Xavier Worthy's name, and then scroll down.
How far down is it? What the fuck?
Quite a bit.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Darnell Mooney.
Um,
This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go through and find funny ones.
I am interested because I really think like I don't think he did a lot that was like all like the combine. I don't know. The combine I feel like is kind of overrated personally because it's not like you get a lot of in-game stuff from it where it's like, yeah, that's going to be a game changer. Like Xavier Worthy ran a 4.21. Okay, awesome. How many guys that have ever ran the best speed in that year's combine have been productive? Literally like one of them.
A lot of these players don't have a comparison, by the way.
Oh, really?
The first three that I've clicked on don't have one.
Well, you're also looking at like cornerbacks, but
No, I looked at
A.D. Mitchell has one.
What about my O lineman we're going to talk about here shortly? Yeah, what's his comparison?
I don't know. He probably doesn't have one.
Doesn't
He's an
have one.
O-lineman.
This is bullshit. This site sucks. This site is stupid.
But yeah, I'm interested with Xavier Worthy especially because I feel like with a guy who's got speed like that, it really depends on which team he goes to. I don't know if you heard Pardon My Take talking about this yesterday when they were saying like if he goes to the Chiefs, it's going to be the next Tyreek Hill type of thing. But if he goes to somebody like the Raiders, it's going to end up like fucking first year bust cut, or it goes to the Giants, it's going to be Kadarius Toney part 2, and like he's just going to be worthless. I don't know if you have any thoughts.
There's
on that.
literally just no comparison. This site is ridiculous. I thought this would have been fun. Here you go. You know who I want to see actually? I want to see
Jalen Wright, dog.
No, Joe Milton. That's who I want to see. No comparison.
Bazooka
Fucking
Joe,
bullshit.
baby.
This site sucks. What about Sam Hartman? Who are they comparing him to?
Oh, Joe
Colt
Milton.
McCoy.
Or not Joe Milton. Jalen Wright has a good one.
What's his?
Melvin Gordon.
Oh, wait. I just saw somebody. Hang on. Shit. All right, we got to stop doing this, so this is slowing us down.
Yeah.
Braylon Allen
Mm.
compared to Michael Bush. I'm unfamiliar with his game.
Yeah, me neither. Do you want to go over your notes first, or?
Yeah, let me just hammer these quick, and then you can get yours out. I'm really
Okay.
excited to get to the custom connections, so I don't want to spend too much time here.
That's fine.
JJ ended up looking good. He missed a couple passes, but he didn't run the 40 either. But his vertical, his 3-cone, everything was good. And then I fucking hate MSU and OSU fans. Like, all over Twitter, they just find the couple clips of JJ missing receivers, and they just shit on him. And I'm just like, bro, let it go. Not like I feel like for me as a Michigan fan, I'm probably like on the better side of less annoying. But once they're out of college, the hate stops. Like CJ Stroud, the hate's done. Like I never really actually hated him either unless he's playing Michigan. But and MSU too. Like I love Kenneth Walker. I've got him in fantasy. Like the hate ends as soon as they leave. So why is it with these fucking fans, it's never gonna end? Especially like J.J. McCarthy and Corum. Like J.J. McCarthy had a couple bad throws, but he made some good ones. He made a deep throw that they were showing, and this everybody was quoting it. Oh, receiver had to slow down, couldn't hit him in stride. Bro, it was like a 60-yard bomb. Like he's gonna have to slow down. The other one is Corum. He's kind of slow, man. 4.53 in his 40. But the other thing is that the running back drills, he excelled. They showed Corum versus the next best in terms of time. I don't remember what drill it's called, but they do the hurdles, and then they dodge the dummy or whatever, and then they explode. And Corum was just way faster. So he's not he doesn't have base speed is how I'm going to say it. He's got football speed.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's going to look fast on the field. But we saw it at Michigan all year. He gets caught. Like Edwards doesn't get caught. Corum, he gets caught. But he'll still get you those big plays.
Corum didn't have a comparison, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
I would compare him to like a Todd Gurley type.
Who'd you say?
Todd Gurley type. Like Gurley wasn't that quick.
I feel like Todd Gurley was more explosive. I've got a good one. You ready?
Sure.
C.J. Anderson. Remember him?
Kind of.
Denver Broncos bowling ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
he
fair.
was only really good for like 2 years.
Or like
and then he got fat. I feel like
a
Corum's
late
get
Mark
fat
Ingram.
Eventually. Yeah, that's a good one too. Late Mark Ingram is good. Yep. All the running backs though were kind of slow. I think the fastest was only a 4.37. Do you have it up?
Yeah. There's actually a guy that I really want to talk about in the quarterbacks once we get there. The slowest running back. So there was a couple notable names that were kind of slow. The running back out of Notre Dame, Estime, ran a 4.71. Dylan Johnson out of Washington ran a 4.68.
I wonder if he's still banged up.
That's kind of what I was wondering too. But I feel like he went to ran if he was.
Right.
Kendall Milton out of Georgia ran a 4.62. That one kind of shocked me. Missouri, TCU, Imani Bailey, 4.61. There wasn't many big names, but like the bottom three were all bigger names. Ray Davis out of Kentucky ran a 4.52.
Why didn't Braylon Allen run it?
I honestly don't know.
Just a bitch or what?
Well, I mean, half the people competed in like two different things, and that was it. So
I don't know if I'm saying this name right, but Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo. I've seen so much good shit out of him.
Yep.
I don't know if he'll be there for the Lions at. I think we got 29.
What do you need fucking running back for?
No. He's a cornerback.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, okay.
He's out of Toledo.
Yeah. Jalen Wright though. Have you?
Yeah, dude. I watched the Toledo. Was it Toledo, Wyoming? The Barstool Bowl. Dude was a stud.
No. Jalen Wright out of Tennessee, the running back.
Oh, what about him?
Did you see what he did this weekend?
I did not.
So first, he ran a 4.38, which was the second fastest out of our running back. I don't know if he did. He did a 10-yard split. That's dumb. His vertical was fourth at 38 inches out of all running backs. His broad jump was first at 11 foot 2 inches.
That's insane.
Out of all running backs. His 3-cone drill was... Oh, he didn't do 3-cone. Maybe it was the shuffle. Nope, didn't do the shuffle. Let's see what his bench was. Either he started putting up... Like, everybody was like, holy shit, like, this guy... Either. He didn't bench either.
Yeah, so fuck that. Nobody was sucking
But he
him
just,
off.
like...
He didn't do shit. He
did
did the easy ones.
Either way, he's shooting up draft boards.
Shooting up your draft board. Wait till you see the
Jalen
connections.
Wright's a dog.
We got to get to the connections. Oh, man. All right, my last... Oh, I was going to say Corum's going to be your mid to late second-round pick. He'll be a backup to start. And then he'll only get noticed if the starter goes down. That's how it's going to work. If the Lions didn't already have Gibbs and Montgomery, I'd say go get him. But don't need him. I see a lot of Lions fans saying to get McCarthy. I'm like, what is it? Are you an idiot? We're going to extend Goff.
I saw a thing, because the Packers aren't expected to bring back A.J. Dillon, which, great. We should have fucking cut his ass
That's actually
one time
a good
ago.
Corum analogy.
Yeah,
A.J. Dillon.
and somebody said that the Packers should go get Corum, and I was like, what are we doing here? Like this, we're not replacing one with
Jones.
one here.
I saw they're cutting Jones.
No, not necessarily. They need to come to an agreement. They're trying to come to an agreement where they can reduce the cap hit because we have so much cap hit right now. So that's
Okay.
going to be interesting. And then if they don't, they're going to cut him and just come to a new deal.
Gotcha. My last point was big boy Frank Crum. This dude has been all over SportsCenter all week. He's a 313-pound offensive tackle, and he ran a 4.94 40. Big boys shouldn't move like that, dude.
I'm going to search
It's
for the video
insane.
because I have not seen this video yet.
It wasn't even the fastest. You had Tanner Bordolini out of Wisconsin. He's a center.
Raise our
he ran
boys
a 4.94 as well. And then Roger Rosengarten ran a 4.92. But just when you look at this guy, his hair was flowing. It was perfect.
Okay, so he doesn't look that fast, but like it just looks like such a powerful like if this guy is running down the field at me trying to make an open field block or something, I am petrified.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He is huge.
Yeah. It's just like that.
He reminds me of the
If there was
guy
ever
out
another
of
world war,
here.
if there was ever another world war, the U.S. is set because obviously our government spends a lot on the defense. We're not going to get political. But we're also set because these NFL players can come out and fucking dominate. You see big Frank Crum coming at you over a trench, you're cooked.
I mean,
You're cooked.
who needs a gun? Just give Joe Milton a fucking rock and he'll kill somebody.
Yeah. Give Joe Milton like
Bazooka
35
Joe.
hand grenades. He's going to hit at least 6 of his targets.
Oh, 100%. Speaking of Joe Milton also shooting up draft boards. He's got a rocket arm. This guy. So I genuinely think, like, I probably like Joe Milton more than most people, but also at the same time, I kind of fucking hate Joe Milton because he did really suck. I genuinely believe that if an NFL team takes a risk on Joe Milton, he could potentially turn out to be a good NFL quarterback.
No.
He's just got so much raw like skill.
No.
And
Nope.
dude, I'm telling you, he competed well, or not competed, but he performed well in almost all the combine things that he did. I don't think he ran a 40.
I think you might need to shut down this NFL site. You are lagging bad.
Okay, sorry. Last thing about the combine. What the fuck happened to Spencer Rattler, dude?
Oh, he's trash.
Did you see any
He's
of his
trash.
combine stuff?
I saw he was trash.
He was like dead last in everything that the quarterbacks did.
Yep. He wasn't dead last in the 10-yard split.
Yeah, that was probably, what, Sam Hartman?
No, it was Austin Reed out of Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was bad. He was bad.
Sam Hartman also rip.
Rattler was last in broad jump, 3-cone, the shuttle, and 40-yard dash. So pretty much all the big ones.
Jake's
It's
frozen.
insane. No, I'm not frozen. You're frozen. This dude's computer, I'm telling you guys, his computer just shuts down.
No, see,
He's overloading it.
No, it's
He's overcooking
not.
it.
My recording is going just fine, and it's only Discord.
I hear you now,
Yeah.
so I guess we're good. But you need to
I
close
did.
out NFL.com. We're moving on. All right.
I forgot one more thing. Braylon Allen, fucking beast.
No, he's not. He was trash.
I think he only did the bench, but
He bench and then he didn't even do the 40.
yeah, he's
He
still
was
gonna
like,
get
I know what my
drafted.
strength is. I'm
Yeah.
strong. Yeah. All right. Do you want to do the connections or the grid first?
Yeah, we can do connections.
Okay. So I made connections is a
boy.
game where you have a bunch of words and you have to group. There's 4 groups of 4. So you have to find how they relate, and then you click them and it tells you what the category is. So I made a custom one for our boy Austin here. I'm going to read you all of the things, and then we're going to
I
let
already
Austin
can
go
see
at
the
it.
first
So
connection here.
he's looking at it right now. So we've got Roger Goodell, Red Wings, Wizards, Pistons, Blackhawks, Bears, Bucks. Did I already say Hitler?
No,
Okay. Hitler, Grizzlies, Wolverines, Tennessee, Aaron Rodgers, Lions, Wisconsin, Nazis, and Tigers. So we're going to let you cook. When you get one, let me know so I can do it on my screen as well. And we'll shout it out for the listeners. So Tell us what you're thinking to start here.
So Hitler and the Nazis also have to be, I'm assuming, grouped together.
Okay.
I'm assuming Roger Goodell is in that.
Okay.
I'm going to put Rodgers in that.
Okay.
And we'll see how this first one goes. Yep, look at that. Bad people. Aaron Rodgers.
So we had bad people.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Hitler, Nazis, and Roger Goodell. Congratulations on your first selection.
You almost got me there because there's wizards, and I thought maybe Rodgers and wizards would be in the same.
That was the goal. That's why it's so hard to do this, because you have to put some that work for others to try to trick you, or else it would be obvious. So this was the first go at it. This might be a staple because this was kind of fun to make. Obviously, it's not going to be. This one's pretty much related to you, I think.
Okay.
Not really.
I think I have my second one.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Bucks, Grizzlies, Wisconsin, and Tennessee.
Which one do you think that is?
It's going to be my teams. Yep, okay. Perfect.
Okay, before you click it, you have to say what you think it is.
Oh. Well, yeah, I
Before
said that before I clicked it.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear it. You're cutting out because your computer's a piece of shit. So that was Austin's
just my
teams in
Nope.
quotes. Bucks, Grizzlies, Tennessee, and Wisconsin.
All right, let's see here.
Hey, hot start.
Red Wings, Lions, Wolverines, Pistons, and we'll say
Okay.
Jake's teams. Nope. Okay. One away.
Oh, first incorrect.
So we'll go Lions, Wolverines, Pistons, and Tigers. No. Aha, no, you're not going to get me here, bitch. You're not getting me.
I already got you once.
Nope.
I already got you once.
All right, so it's Wolverines, Red Wings, Blackhawks, and Pistons. I'm not sure why the Blackhawks are in there, but it's something to do with Jake's teams.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Got him again, y'all. Got him again.
See, so I thought you were
All
gonna
right.
go. I thought you were gonna go Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Wizards to try to throw me off. Obviously, that was wrong.
That was literally the goal. That was literally the goal.
Fuck. All right,
Let's go.
So it's-
I read you like a fucking book.
it's Lions, Wolverines. We'll go Pistons and then Tigers and Jake's
Okay.
teams. Nope. The fuck did you do
Nope.
here?
Nope.
Lions, Wolverines, Pistons. Blackhawks, like maybe? No. Was that not one away? Wait.
He's overthinking it. He's overthinking it. He's overthinking it.
Lions, Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings? No. That's one away. Okay, so it's Lions, Pistons, Tigers. Lions,
I'll give you a hint to
Tigers,
speed
no.
this up.
Lions, Tigers, Bears, Pistons? No. Lions, Tigers, Pistons, Wizards? No. Okay, what the fuck?
You are struggling. How many incorrect guesses do you have right now? 8?
9.
I cooked. Oh,
What's-
I knew
what's
this
the
was gonna
hint?
be the hard ones. The hint is, you said, what was one of your guesses? It was Lions, Pistons.
Lions, Pistons, Tigers, and something else.
I'll tell you this. Lions, just to speed this up, it's probably going to give it away. But Lions, Pistons, Red Wings, Tigers. The Pistons are not involved. So the one away was Lions, Red Wings, Tigers.
Lions, Red Wings, Tigers. I thought I already picked that. I thought I already did the Lions, Red Wings, Tigers,
No.
Wolverines. Jake's teams, because
No,
he's
you
not
kept
a fair
throwing
weather
the Pistons. Yeah, my teams because I'm not a fair weather fan.
Okay, so that leaves
like Austin,
the
wouldn't
Bears,
fit.
Pistons, Wizards, and Blackhawks. I have no idea. This has got to be like fucking random or teams that all won in a certain year. I'm not sure.
No.
Teams that are ass.
Teams that are ass.
That's
Bears,
fair.
Blackhawks, Pistons, and Wizards. That was pretty good. I think I cooked there.
You really fucked me up with the Lions, Tigers, Bears, Wizards.
Well, I knew you were going to cook with bad people and then your team.
Yep.
So I was like, how can I mix this up? And I was like, I got to just throw out 5 Michigan teams. That
That's-
way you're going to get it wrong at least once.
That's fair.
So, all right, let's do the grid.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it today, to be honest. I haven't looked at any of them.
Me either. So, we've got Lions today, though. So we've got Panthers, Lions, 5,000 yards receiving for the career across the top. Going down on the left, we've got Saints, Bills, Bengals. This is going to be difficult. We're going to start easy, though. Do you want me to share it to you or no? Or you got it on your computer?
Just wait, I'm getting to the football right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get us started, though. Lions and Saints. We
Do
could,
it.
obviously, the obvious answer is Jamal Williams.
Yep.
But you could do C.J. Gardner-Johnson, I believe. I'm pretty sure he played for the
think
Saints.
so.
And that'll be a lower. Let's do, I'm going to do Gardner-Johnson. Gardner-Johnson. There we go.
Do you have to put the dash?
Yep, there we go. 14%. I cooked. 5,000 receiving yards for the Saints. I kind of want to do Marquise Colston.
Okay.
I think that's going to be lower. He played for a lot of years, but he's older. Yep, 22% there. Not bad. Bills, 5,000 yards. Cole Beasley played for the Bills for a little bit, right? That'll be a low percentage.
Do you think? Yeah. You think he's got
He had to
5,000,
have
right?
5,000. How many years did he play?
I mean, he was on the
played 10
Cowboys for a
years.
really long time.
Do you think in 10 years he averaged 500 yards? I think so.
Yeah. Let's put Beasley.
500 yards a year. There we go, 7%. I'm cooking right now.
Good call.
5,000 yards Bengals. So here's an interesting one. Obviously, you got A.J. Green. That's going to be Green. But then you've got Chad Johnson. He's going to be there, but that'll be a high percentage, I think. What about Terrell Owens?
Wait, for which one?
I know he's got 5,000. For the Bengals, 5,000 yards. He had 5,000 yards, and I know it. And he played for the Bengals. I
Sure.
think that'll be a low percentage. There we go. Terrell Owens.
So I got
7%.
your
Let's fucking go.
pick.
Cooking.
Do you want to go top left or bottom left? I have the same player. I want to see if you can guess the
Say
player.
what? Top left, bottom
Yep.
left? Ooh. Panthers. Oh, I got it. Andy Dalton.
Yep. Which one do you want to use him on?
Let's save that and see if we can think of something for the other. Panthers, Saints. Fitzpatrick never played for the Panthers, right? No. Receivers, running backs. What about running backs? Chuba Hubbard, no. Panthers, Bengals. Let's keep that in our back pocket. Let's cook with the Lions here quick. Lions, Bengals, I got a good one. Mohamed Sanu.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
Sanu. 5%. I'm fucking cooking! Lions, Bills, though, the only problem, I don't have one here. I don't know. Matt Ariza, nope, he never played for the Lions.
You just got signed.
God, I have no clue here. Tight ends. I feel like you could throw out Ebron. Did Ebron play for the Bills? No. Golden Tate, no.
Hold up, I might have Panthers Saints. Did Greg Olson play for both?
Greg Olson did not play for the Saints. I believe he went Panthers to the Bears. I don't think he played for the Saints. Lions, Bills. Panthers, Bengals feels like it should be easy. Andy Dalton's a good pull. He's definitely going to be the top answer for both.
Yeah.
What about Steve Smith? Do you ever get out there to either of those? No. He went Panthers, Ravens. And I think he played for the Patriots for a little bit. Panthers, Bills. No, I'm going to focus Lions, Bills. Running backs, linebackers, safeties. Glover Quinn, maybe.
Who?
No. Kicker, no. Oh,
Dan Campbell.
no.
Did he play for?
Linkage.
No, that would have been Lions.
I don't know if he played for
Saints
the Bills.
though.
Yeah.
Damn, that would have been a good one.
Let's. I mean, we could take a break. I feel like we're kind of at a standstill. We've obviously got one more with Andy Dalton, but I kind of want to be able to get the other one and then use them in the one we don't know. You know.
Yeah, we can go to the.
So let's do. Your
Yeah, I was
top
gonna say
10.
top
Let's do
10
your
might
top
give us some ideas here.
10. That's true. All right. Top 10 passing touchdown leaders in 2021.
Aaron Rodgers.
Say that again.
Aaron Rodgers.
He is number 6. Correct.
Tom Brady.
Number 1 answer off the board. He had
That would have been
43 that year.
2021. Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. Number 4. There's one name on this list I can confidently say you will not get. The rest I feel like you could all get.
Okay. Let's throw Dak out there.
Dak is number 5.
Okay. Let's see. Vikings. Since I have a... No, I don't want to use that yet. Let's see. NFC North. No. NFC South. That would have been Brady with the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So, Panthers, I couldn't tell you. Bucks. Saints. No. Falcons, no. NFC East, Eagles. Oh. Hurts wouldn't have been. Hurts was the 21 draft class. I don't think Hurts was there yet. Giants, definitely not Danny Dimes. Commanders, no. Okay, Josh Allen.
Yep. He is number 7.
Joe Burrow.
Number 8.
2 and 3.
2, 3, 9, and 10. And 10 I don't think you're getting.
Lamar.
No X's yet, though. You're cooking right now.
Lamar Jackson.
There's the first X.
Yeah,
got
that
greedy.
was dumb. All right, let's see. Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, and Brown. Who would have been the Browns quarterback in 21? Baker Mayfield.
It is your second
Damn.
X. I believe he got hurt that year.
Mm.
Because it was the year
Okay.
before he started getting passed around.
Jets, Patriots, Dolphins. 21, not Tua yet. Who would- Come back. Let's see. No Patriots, no Dolphins, maybe Dolphins. No Jets. What's the 4th team in that division?
The Bills. You already got Josh Allen.
Good. AFC West. Got Mahomes. Ooh. Russell Wilson.
And that is your third
Wow.
X to close us out.
I feel like the
Number
Seahawks were
2.
good in 21.
Matthew Stafford.
See, I didn't know if I wanted to throw that out. Was that the year they won this?
That was when he was with the Rams.
See, that's what I was debating.
Number 3, I thought this is who you were going to throw out for AFC West. Justin Herbert.
Yep, I should have.
Number 9, Kirk Cousins. And number
Doubted
10, the
myself
one
on
I
that one.
did not think you were going to get, Carson
See, I almost did because I danced around the
'Cause you said
Eagles.
Commanders.
I danced around the Eagles at that point, but it would not have been the Eagles, yeah.
Yep. So 6 out of 10. I'm going to start writing down how you do. 6 out of 10.
Not grand.
Not horrible. All right, let's finish this grid so we can do our spin and get into our interview. Well, that's next week for you guys. All right. That did not help at all. Lions, Bills, bro. There's got to be some low, no-name receiver I can think of here. There's got to be something. Golden Tate never went to the Bills. We've got Andy Dalton locked in for one of them. Jameis, no. Taysom Hill never played on the Panthers.
Nope.
Running backs. There's got to be running backs. Giovanni Bernard, no.
Bernard might work for Panthers-Bengals.
You think he played for the Panthers?
I don't know for sure.
I'm not confident enough to say he
Yeah,
did.
me neither.
I'm going to roll through here. Keep thinking. I can't name Panthers wide receivers. Kevin White.
That was
I
Bears.
kind of want to throw out Kevin White for Panthers Saints because I think he went. I know he played for the Bears and Saints, and I'm pretty sure he found his way on the Panthers eventually.
Oh.
I'm doing it. Fuck it. We're running out of time. Kevin White. I'm doing it. Boom! No. Damn.
All right, so do you want to throw Andy Dalton?
Let's do Andy Dalton for Panthers Saints and put Giovanni Bernard for Bengals Panthers. Andy Dalton. And then Giovanni Bernard. I don't know how to spell his name. Giovanni Bernard. No, never played on the Panthers. I really want to get this Lions one because I feel like a fake fan because I don't know. Dominican Sue never found his way over there. I feel like I've got a random shout just to wrap us up. Nick Fairley. No. Ziggy Ansah. I think he played for the Bills. Ezekiel Ansah. Nope, never mind. Fuck. All right. Oh, my God. I can't believe I didn't get that. Reggie Bush for Lions Bills. Damn it. That pisses me off.
Kelvin Benjamin, there's the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, I got to see who would have worked for these Panthers-Bengals ones. Andy Dalton, Brandon LaFell, never would have got that. Nope. Hayden Hurst, maybe.
Oh,
no.
I could have gotten that one if I would have thought deep
Eli
enough.
Apple, no. Von Bell, no. The defense is so hard.
Yeah.
What was that? We got 7 out of 9? 6 out of 9.
Yep. Nice.
What about Panthers Saints? A bunch of no names.
We did average.
Jake Delhomme.
Average score was 5 out of 7. Or-
Ted Ginn.
Oh, yeah.
Panthers Saints. Damn.
Shit.
All right. Well, 6 out of 9. Nice. All right. Let's do this roulette spin and get the hell out of here. Let me share my screen to you, sir.
Thank you.
And we pull up the FanDuel. Oops. Let me do this here, just so I can see our numbers. Log back in. All right, so I forgot we do the back-to-back. Okay.
Wait, so when we do the interview and we spin, is it considered my week then?
Yeah.
So we're gonna hit.
That's what I was thinking.
Are we splitting it with our
boy.
guest?
No. Nope. All right, what do we got here? 31, 14, 33, 13. Our numbers are cold. If it hits the 7 here, I might be sick to my stomach. 8. Okay, almost in ours, though. That means we're due right here. So we got 0, 2, 3, 9, 13. 8, of course. So 8, 9, 13, 0, 2. Was 3 on there?
Yep.
0, 2, 3, 9, 13, 22, 23, 24, 30, 22. Oops. Uh-oh. 23, 24, and 30. Okay. Woo! That was close there. Can you see all right, or you want me a full screen?
No.
Full screen.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get a hit. Give me a lightning number here. Something to sweat. Nope. No sweat. Just hit a number.
Get in there.
Hit and number. Wow, this is a long spin.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Jeez, oh, Pete. 12. Not our number.
Nope. Not really even
Alright.
close to any of our numbers either.
No. All right, well, that does it for episode 86. We're going to go record episode 87, and we will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Let's hit some tanks, door some tutties. See you.
Peace.